this is Drew again, and welcome back to LitLab's certification course. Right now you are in Module 3. And in Module 3, we are going to learn about the student experience and LitLab's oral reading fluency tools. The main goal of Module 1 is to log in as your demo student, record yourself reading, and create a story. And the reason being is you are going to experience what the students experience just to put yourselves in their shoes and understand what the process is like as a student. So before we get started, I want to make sure that you are all set up to log in as a student. So your dashboard should look something like this. You should be on your demo class with your demo student, and you should have one story assigned. It's important you only have one, or else create a story won't unlock. You'll have to read all of the stories before create a story unlocks. So it's important you have one story assigned and that story has recording enabled. If you do not have that all set up, go back to Module 2, which will walk you through how to get that set up. So to kick off Module 3, to log in as your student, it's important that your class is a manually rostered class. So make sure your class is manually rostered. If it is not, and if it's a Clever or ClassLink class, it will show Clever or ClassLink here. If it's not, you can add a class here and manually roster a class. The reason being is we're going to sign as a student. So to sign as a student, click class code. This will copy the class code to your dashboard. We also have two alternative options. For now, we are going to log in with the class code. Sign out of your account. Press class code, and then paste your class code and press go. Find your demo student, and now you'll see the student dashboard with that story that you assigned on the student dashboard. So I assigned Lane Rock's first grade. You are now going to record your story. So in order to do so, you will click the story you assigned here, and as you're recording, make sure to actually make a few errors so you can see how our AI analysis in the next module on the dashboard handles those errors and how it classifies them. So I recommend pausing the recording here and recording your story, make a few errors, finish recording your story, and then come back to the module. For the purpose of the module, you'll see me recording my story so that you can see the student flow in this module.
Lane Rock's first grade. Click the yellow microphone and read the story out loud.
Lane woke up with the sun.
Lane woke up with the sun.
She chose a cute red dress. Then she went and sat in the den. Dad gave Lane a plate. Take a bite, Lane, said Dad. Lane gave Dad a nod, but she did not take a bite. She just sat there. You are Lane. You will be just fine, said Mom. Lane did not feel brave, but she smiled. Then she got her purse and left home on her bike. She rode a mile and got off at a big brick building with a lot of steps. Lane went up the steps, then froze. She felt her hands shake. You are brave, she said, and went in. I am Mr. Jones, said a man with a big smile. This is your first grade class. We are so glad you are here. Lane gave him a big smile. It was time to rock first grade. Okay, so welcome back. You should have finished recording your story. And now you'll see here that after you finished all of your story assignments, in this case you only had one, create a story unlocks. So for the next part of the module and the last part, we will create a story as a student. So creating a story as a student, students can select a character, they can select a name. Students love to see their name in the stories, and that's why in every student's carousel they have their own name listed. In this case, my student's name is Demo Student, so the name is Demo, and you can choose a setting. The story that generates is going to be aligned to the skill that you've assigned your student. So I assign my student the story Lane Rocks First Grade, and that skill is lesson 59, all about silent E words. So when we generate the story, we'll see that skill.
Play a matching game while you wait for your story.
So as we wait for the story, we can play a matching game, and students will see high frequency words in this matching game. And these high frequency words are the high frequency words that have been taught up to the point in the scope and sequence that you've assigned. So all of these high frequency words have been taught in UFLI up to lesson 59.
Me. Says. Was.
And you'll see that as students click it, they hear the word. So this gets them some practice with these high frequency words.
Says. Me. From. Was. Was. Me. Says. Do. From. From. Your story is ready. Tap the green button to start reading.
So this is a story about Demo the sloth in the setting of the grass. Demo the sloth likes to rest in the grass. Students can hear the Fluent AI retell.
Demo the sloth likes to rest in the grass.
And they can read the story page by page. That's fully illustrated. So I'm going to go back to my students' home experience. That is the wrap up of Module 3. At the end of Module 3, you should have logged in as your demo student, record yourself reading, and create a story. In Module 3, we will look at your dashboard, go back in as a teacher, and see the AI recording analysis from your story that you recorded. I'll see you there.